Ms. Tennell, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Rasan and I have been together for 4 years, like you said, and when we started out, which was in high school, he was the perfect gentleman, and then he transformed into a grade A cheater, number one, and he's also a liar.
Okay. Give me some cheating stories.
Well, the first time I suspected that he was cheating was when I was 6 months pregnant. I was going to school and working, and when I was home, I slept a lot. So, we didn't really have daily contact all the time. But one day my dog, Lucky, she was acting a little funny, acting sickly. So I called the vet and he told me to bring her in. When we brought Lucky in, he gave her a laxative. And when she relieved herself, came out a G-string, a cheetah print. A cheetah print G-string that was a few sizes too small for me. So when I got home, I confronted him about it. And of course, he tried to say that it was mine, but I do not wear G-strings that are cheetah print. And so then started some yelling, and the neighbors, they heard the ruckus, so they called the police, and the police saw that I was the aggressor, so they took me and they held me over the weekend. And then he came to get me, and he just kept trying to convince me that it was mine, but I know that it wasn't.
Mr. Moore, do you have anything you'd like to say about the
She
G-string?
slid that in there.
Your Honor, honestly, I didn't leave no G-string in there in my room. My dog be all through the house, so it could have been picked up by anybody.
You guys live alone? You guys live
Well,
with
at the
people?
moment, we was living together.
But I mean, were other people in the
Yes,
household
other
with
people was
you?
in the household. So,
He could have got the G-string from anywhere. Why
Anywhere.
why
My
did it have to
cousin-
be from him?
Who else in the house was wearing a cheetah print G-string? Come on.
Well, I don't know who was there, and don't tell me.
Right.
So, Ms. Tennell, why don't you tell me another cheating story? Because that one's suspect.
When I actually caught him in the act, which was about last year, we were on the terms of breaking up, but we weren't exactly there yet. He had been acting funny, and this one particular day, he wasn't answering my phone calls. So I decided to pop up at his mom's house because he was there at the moment.
Don't answer that phone, bro. She popping up at the crib. But it ain't really a pop-up if y'all together. That's why I believe we got to chill with all the, we in the midst of breaking up. We kind of broke up, but we didn't. We 43% there, bro. It's either you is or you ain't. Either you is or you ain't. Either you is or you ain't, man.
So when I arrived to his mom's house, his family members were in the house, but he was nowhere to be found. So I went downstairs and I looked on the bed and I saw a baby. And this baby wasn't my baby. So I went back upstairs and I asked whose family members whose baby was that. And they replied to me that it was the girl that Rasan had over that day, and that they went somewhere and they'd be back shortly. So they came in the house, him and the girl, and there was a big altercation, and he wound up defending the girl against me, and that's when we officially broke up.
Okay, Mr. Moore, what's your version of that event?
Your Honor, I feel as if you make it seem like you don't want to be with me or in this situation.
So you guys were kind of breaking up in the process of breaking up.
Yeah.
So you think, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Were you guys in the process of breaking up?
We were, but we weren't there yet, and we didn't cross the lines of moving on either.
Well, I wasn't literally.
Well, where is that line?
That line is when he was sending me mixed signals. 1 minute he wanted to be together, the next minute he didn't. Am I right?
If anything, that was you.
Any more cheating stories? I get that one. Any more cheating stories to tell me?
No, besides the fact that he lies a lot.
What did he lie about?
Well, there was one day when we were going to bed, and when we went to bed, I woke up so I could get something to drink, and I noticed that he was not beside me at all. So it was like about 2 a.m. Where could he have been? So I called him. His phone went straight to voicemail. So I tried the landline. And when I called from the house phone, it started ringing, which means that I was blocked. So I'm calling, and again, no answer. At 4 a.m., he comes into the house frantic, sweaty, panicking, saying that he was just robbed of his phone and his money. So now I'm panicking too. And he's just saying, oh, you know, let's not worry about it. I'm glad that I have my life. I'll get another phone tomorrow. So as we're retreating to our bedroom, his phone rang.
Stop.
So I turned around
Stop.
and I looked at him and I just held my hand out because at this point it wasn't much more that he was going to say. And when he put the phone in my hand, there was a text message from an unsaved number saying, I'm glad I could see you tonight.
Mr. Moore, your version of that event.
Since we was in the terms of breaking up again, I felt like I'm not about to make the issue even worse than what it is, so I did lie.
Were you guys, again, in the process of breaking up when this occurred? Were things uncool at the house?
No.
For a while, things been uncool, so...
I guess on his part.
I feel like she's stuck in her ways.
I read in your paper that you pretty much allege that she's irrational and just kind of a little crazy with it, paranoid.
Yeah,
Is that true?
She just takes whatever she sees and go with it. Use the past to manipulate me about what's going on in the situation at the moment. It could be her wrong at the time, and I still be brought up.
Okay. I want you to think, I know you're telling me a general story. I want you to think for a while and give me an example of one time where she's taken a little piece of information and blown it all out of proportion so I can make a determination as to whether or not she's irrational. Tell me a story that would show me how irrational she can be.
She actually made up a scenario thinking I was flirting with a female when I stepped away from her.
Where were you?
We was at the beach, on the boardwalk. We was enjoying our time. I actually have a photo of us enjoying our time before she wanted to step out of line.
Well, what happened?
We was enjoying ourselves. I actually went up to the boardwalk to get us some ice cream, and
nice picture.
some lady had stopped me and asked me where did I get the ice cream from. The boardwalk is very crowded.
Right.
There's a lot of stores, so you wouldn't know exactly where the actual store is. I'm giving her directions. On my way to Shanique, I see her just looking very furious and not understanding why I got 2 ice creams in my hand. She walks up to me and says I was flirting with a female, snatched the ice cream out of my hand.
Ms. Danelle, did that happen?
I mean, yeah, but...
They do it to each other. They do it to each other. He jealous of her and insecure. She jealous of him and insecure. He can't go walk and get no ice cream. She can't. I forgot what she said he did, but both of them, bro. Both of them. This is a lose-lose situation. It's a lose-lose situation. It seemed like they got the same kind of personality. Their personalities are similar, but yeah, bro. In my opinion, I don't think that that's cool. I don't think that that's cool, because even when you look at it, they gonna have to work on themselves, regardless of being with who or if they on the verge of breaking up or something like that. If you don't, I never understand. Like, I just don't get it. If you don't trust the person that you sleeping next to, you sleeping next to him every night, but don't trust him, don't want to be with him. Like, why? I don't get why, bro. I do not understand why, but...
I mean, how long does it take to give directions? You were just there getting the ice cream. How long did it take? You
What did you think he was doing? He's got 2 ice cream cones in his hand. It's hot out. You at the beach. He said, what do you think he was doing?
Well, he's capable.
I had took down on numbers at the time. I got 2 ice cream cones.
He's capable of anything, Your Honor. So I just didn't believe that he was just
capable of
giving
anything. What made you think it was something other than he's got 2 ice cream cones, you got a kid there, you're on the beach, a woman stops him, and they have a little bit of a conversation. What do you think he was doing?
She may have been drunk, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, I don't need any help. Thank you.
I wasn't drunk. I was very much in my right state of mind, and I was watching the whole time. It looked like you wanted to eat her up.
Maybe the ice cream, but Your Honor, she has a drinking problem. So I believe when
Why do you say she has a drinking problem?
Because I always find a little personal bottle of liquor in her bag. Like, it's okay to have 1 or 2 shots, but a personal bottle is not, it's not acceptable.
You running around with liquor on you, Miss Tanell?
I mean, not all the time.
I mean, You know, let me give you a little hint. You in court, you somewhere, and you want somebody to believe you, don't start with, I mean, because they know you're not, okay? You know that they know you're trying to minimize the story, so you do drink.
Yes.
A little too much.
A little too much.
I have a time when she actually made a big ruckus in a family household. It was Thanksgiving. I see her getting a little tipsy. We all enjoying ourselves, but my family, they know how she get. I know how she get. I pulled her to the side, asked her if she could, like, settle down. Let's just enjoy our family time. And she asked me to off. I'm not trying to make it too deep than what it is. We're in the corner and everything, so I'm just trying to keep it cordial. 10 minutes later, I just see her loud throwing food at me or whatever, and I'm asking her. It just was a mess. My whole family was.
Were you at his people's house throwing food at him?
Yes.
And that's exactly why my family.
Do you remember why you were throwing food at him?
Yes, I do. And
Tell me why.
You was drunk.
he did not pull me to the side. He said so, oh, stop drinking. Oh, you're doing too much. Right in front of his family. That's embarrassing.
So you thought you would resolve the embarrassing situation by heaving a plate of food in his direction. This was your resolution to the fact that you were being embarrassed unnecessarily.
Not
Man, that's disrespect to the fam. In that situation, man, you got to go. You gotta go. We're at Thanksgiving, and it was just that, man, you didn't toss, I don't like stuffing, but you didn't toss the stuffing and all of that, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's disrespect. She don't respect them. You can't respect me. It ain't no way you gonna respect me doing that at my people out anywhere, bro. Embarrassing. You talk about you was embarrassed. Yeah, Shorty seemed like she off the hook, and I'm gonna be real with you. The crazy part about it is, man, I ain't even mad at her. I'm not mad at her because everything that the judge asked her, did she do? She admitted to it straight up. Yeah, I threw the mashed potatoes at Grandma. I threw the stuffing at Auntie Ann. I threw the stuffing. I said stuffing already, but yeah, at Aunt Tammy or something like that. Shout out to Aunt Tammy, man. Shout out to Aunt Tammy out there. But yeah, I did that. So I can respect her for being honest, but bro, that's your responsibility to get rid of her. If she can't respect you, and that, man, that's crazy. That is crazy, and that's wild. And I'm sure he not a saint. I don't think he a saint, but yeah, that's wild.
originally.
Shanika's gonna be her, Your Honor.
I got you. Ms. Tennell, you have told me that he is a liar and a thief, and I want to know why. Tell me why you say Mr. Moore is a liar and a thief.
Okay, so this one time, it's around Christmas time, and he was doing the shopping for our son. And we had already established how much money we were going to spend and how much I was going to put to it and how much he was going to put to it. So on the day of Sunday dinner, we were going over to his mom's house for Sunday dinner. I'm not sure why. She can't really cook.
Damn.
As we're on our way there, we get there, and when we're there, she's bragging to her guests about this TV.
Whoa. That's no respect. You don't respect that, man. You don't respect that. But how you play it, that's the question, bro. How do you play that? What if you go over your girl house and her mother like, come on, baby, I got these yams and I got this macaroni and cheese and these stuffed shells, and she like, come on, come get you a plate. And you get in there, you got this big ass water food on your plate, and it's not good, bro. It's not good. How do you play that? How do you play that?
I asked him, well, where did you get the money for that TV? And he told me, I used half of your money for it, and I was gonna tell you, and I was gonna, give you the money back, but I did it because, our son broke my mom's TV a few months ago, so I was just, replacing it. And I thought, well, why didn't you tell me that you were about to do this? You didn't, let me know. You didn't inform me in any way whatsoever. So as his mom sees that I'm, chastising him and we're in the
Your Honor,
corner.
would you look at that, Dylan?
Don't interrupt her again,
sorry.
nor me.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Don't thank me. You're gonna regret it later. Ms. Tanel, were you telling him that, or were you all up and down him about it?
No, I really wasn't all up and down. At least I don't think so.
I don't think you know when you're all up and down somebody.
No, I do know. But what got me upset is that she saw that her son and I were having a personal conversation, and she jumped in, and so then that resorted into altercation between not just me and him, but her and I as well.
Your mother and your girl get to beefing, bro. What you gonna do? You got to choose a side. You gotta pick a side. Your mother to the left, she got the bonnet on, ready to throw paws, and your girl to the right, she got the bonnet on. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? It's just not cool. It's not cool. Like everything working against them. They don't trust each other. Families don't like each other. Like they just dealing with each other. I don't know, man. I refuse to just simply tolerate a person just to tolerate a person. And I get it. They have a child together. And I believe, in my personal opinion, the parents should stay together if by any means necessary. By all positive attempts, I believe that the parents should try to be together. But in the event that you're not, you still can co-parent and make it work. But as far as like their situation, their dynamic, bro, like I ain't heard nothing positive yet. I ain't heard her call him love bug, or he ain't call her sugar cup, doodle cake, honey pop, whatever. Nothing. You ain't hear. It ain't no affection, none of that.
So now, I'm basically being ganged up on by him and her, and so I thought that since I paid for the TV, I'd take it, but I couldn't carry the TV, so
You tried to take the TV, so you what?
I pushed it.
And knocked it over and broke it.
Yeah.
Broke another TV.
How many TVs has she broken?
That's the second TV she broke, actually.
Yeah.
She should have been gone after the first one, bro. Once she broke the first TV, it's time for you to go. You don't break anything that you didn't pay for. And if you broke it in my house, you got to get out again. You got to get out twice, bro. Not to be destroying stuff. That's how you get it. That's the extras, bro. I understand. I can see if you're mad and you want to go off and have your moment in your episode, and you might stomp your feet or something or whatever. You know how they little temper tantrum. Okay, fine, cool. But when you start the tornado and want to start breaking stuff and all of that, that's too impulsive. You got too much impulsive aggression, and I'm cool. Not in that manner. Not in that position or that manner.
Is it the second television that you broke?
No.
Have you broken other items in the home?
Yes.
Do you see any problem with that?
I see that I've been provoked at times.
I think she's controlling, and I think she's just trying to take the lead in this relationship. I feel like I'm the man in this relationship.
So you believe you should be the leader?
I mean, we equal at the same time, but I should lead as an example and let it be known.
Well, that's a mistake. You know what I mean? I mean, even if you're going biblically, let me tell you what. He says a husband leads his wife, not the boyfriend, not the guy who got knocked her up. You have to commit your life to her before God meaningfully in order to be able to lead anybody. You don't lead no girlfriend. You don't get that kind of right, lead a girlfriend. I mean, it's another story biblically we can talk about whether you lead or not, but you can't be a boyfriend, knock somebody up, and call yourself a leader biblically, because that ain't true.
But, Your Honor,
what?
I feel like I deserve that position, and I don't mind putting a ring on her finger if things get better.
You don't deserve, you earn.
I earn it.
Either you are her husband or you're not, and you're not.
Right. You shut me up.
I got a statement from the mom, but I think we all know what it says.
No, we don't.
I have a statement from his mother. You can read it if you want to. Personally, I think it's redundant and won't be any help. You're not a listener. You're not going to listen to what she says. She don't like you. I know why she doesn't like you. You're angry. You are disruptive. You are destructive. You are constantly under the impression that he's doing something to you. I believe you've done things to her. I think you've cheated on her, and she's suspicious for a reason, so you bought that. Let me tell you, Ms. Tunnell, the anger that you display and the attitude that you hang on to and all the frustrations that you share so frequently and so forcefully is a prison of your own making. You do not destroy other people by doing it. You destroy yourself and your child. You destroy your sense of safety. You destroy your sense of self and your center and your peace. You don't tear up a television because you're mad at somebody, because that's just money out the window. You've got to grow up.
Hey, man.
I know you're only 21 years old, but you've got a child, and you've got an anger problem that is beyond control. That means you are creating little tornadoes in your little girl's head, or little boy's head. Little boy?
Yeah.
Little boy head. He has the right to have a stable childhood, and you not giving it to him.
I ain't lying.
And you're not angry because that doesn't make you strong and assertive and not take no stuff. It just means I'm scared. And there's this certain strata of young women out there who go in every relationship scared to death.
God damn it, say it again. This what the Yeah, look at, you can tell, bro, you can tell she's scared, bro. You can tell she's scared. Like, he might be cool, got, what'd he do, healthcare, got a cool little paycheck, something like that, might drive a Tesla. He might have a Tesla or something like that. All right, fine, cool, but I'm telling you, bro, if she not secure emotionally, bro, all of that shit gonna follow. The body, all of that, you ain't gonna have. You can have access to it, but you ain't gonna get access to it. You know how you get access, like the door open up? Nah, you get access to it. That it open up for you. It say your name when you walk through it. All of that, bro. You're not gonna get access like that. And you can tell she hit the nail on the head. She hit the nail on the head with that one, man. And I'm coming back again, cause God damn it, she wrong too. Like the judge said, bro, she don't she's scared and she afraid. And this, man, I'm trying to tell you, I got experience with that. If in that situation, bro, I just feel like if you are scared or afraid or whatever, bro, like, or baby, my bad, baby, I ain't mean to do that to you. I ain't mean to call you bro, baby. We here. But yeah, if that's how you feel, I'm like, man, do whatever you gotta do to get yourself together. If I'll scare you or whatever to the part where, or point where it's like, oh, I don't, know if I want to be around him, or I think that he's cool, whatever. If you not 1,400% for sure, don't even mess with me. And it's crazy because it's like she probably cool. She's probably good. Well, no, she not good. She just said she be throwing dishes and slapping grandmas or something like that. Yeah, she got a temper with her, but the being scared part, I can relate to that. But and she fatter than a motherfucker too.
So they look and they search and they don't look for birth control. They look for text messages. I think it's crazy. He cheats, you leave. You don't have a baby with him because you look for birth control first. Do you see what I'm saying? You with me? I'm talking power. I'm talking real power. Real power is not broken TVs. Real power is not loud words. Real power is not GPS. Real power is having an education and no obligations and sitting back and said, brother, if you can't do right, step. That's power.
Okay.
Your Honor.
You can't lead if you're not a man. You can't lead if you're not married. You plant seeds of distrust. That's what you grow. Okay. This matter is adjourned.
Judge then spoke about you having to become a husband in order for you to be a man and lead. What's your response to that?
I love Shanique, and if it could be better, I'd definitely marry her.
Judge Lynn, she gave you the hard truth there, and so did his mother. Her advice here is that she thinks you guys should go your separate ways, that you don't belong together.
It's not really his mom's decision whether we're going to remain together or not. Furthermore, she can keep her opinions to herself.
Shanquell and Rashawn have started counseling to improve their relationship. He says things are going much better because they're improving their communication, I bet, and being more positive with each other. Look at that. Look at that. They got the little baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about. Being more positive with each other. He feels they're now making better decisions for their son's happiness. I'm telling you, bro, put all of that petty all of that I'm scared, I don't know if it's going to work, man, lock in. Lock in, get you a couple pictures like that, vacations or whatever. Good for them. That's good for them, bro. It might just be able to work for them. I tell you all of the time. Sometimes it'll be a situation where her fierce, angered tornado might work good for him because it turned him on. And his insecure, unwilling to compromise, maniac behavior might work for her. It might just be one of them situations, but I don't like it. Me personally, like I said, bro, I don't like it because it's trending towards the path of destruction, bro. I feel like at one point in time, okay, let's just say at the Thanksgiving, what if Aunt Mia, shout out to Aunt Mia, what if Aunt Mia would have stole off on her? What you mean? You ain't gonna come in here throwing the turkey and the stuff. She stole off on her. Now she got a broken jaw. And now every time y'all gotta, come together for family events, it's a little bit of, and I get it, bro. I get it. Every situation not gonna be perfect. Trust me, I get it. Excuse me. Every situation not gonna be perfect, but at the end of the day, bro, when it's getting to that part where things getting destroyed and you being disrespectful in front of the family, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. But I do agree with her. I feel like, bro, I feel like he did lie a lot. Now, when you get caught, my thing, like, bro, when you caught, you caught. He talking about. I know, it's a lot. He say, see, it's all of this. He say, she say, he say, hearsay nonsense, bro. No, but she hello, he coming home running, talking about I just got, bro. That's a lame, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the lame move. All right, how would you play Undefeated? You roll out the bed and, you gotta go pull a mission. Now, I'm not saying, I don't think that he should be doing this at all. I don't think that there should be I don't partake in that. I'm not saying that you do. But in the event you do, right? Let's just say we're in the bed. Undefeated, we're in the bed with our girl. You get the call, shorty, like, come knock me off. You go knock off, and you coming back home, and you finally think clear, and you think about what you going to tell her. I got robbed. Boy, if you say you got robbed, bro, what was you doing out there in the first place? It got to be something like, damn, what can you say? You gotta say like a friend, like your homeboy, my homeboy. That's the oldest one though. Like, man, my homeboy car broke down. I had to go get him and like, you ain't never hit, what's that little thing with the 4 crowbar? You ain't never used a crowbar, a monkey wrench a day in your life. Yeah, bro, that's why I say just don't do it. That way you ain't got to worry about lying. I lie to you. I was at Sunday service on Wednesday. It's just not for me. But what would I say? The dog got out. The dog get out earlier this week. I ain't lying to y'all. I was tripping. I'm like, bro, I gotta find this dog. My daughter gonna have a fit. She gonna throw a fit. But yeah, I just tell her like, yeah, the dog had got like, well, they might not have had a dog. Just don't do it. That's all. Just don't do it. Don't put yourself in that situation. What else was bro? He kept barking about he wanted to marry her if it got better, if it got better. I don't really believe that. I mean, but again, they are young. They're young too. I don't know. They just shit. If it worked for them, it worked for them. Y'all let me know if this video worked for y'all. GTG the family is love, and we out.